Hi everybody, welcome to California Life. I'm Heather Dawson. Well, this week we're mixing it up in honor of Halloween. So let's start off the show with a look at some of the most haunted spots throughout California. Petaluma. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, science may be getting close to proving the physical existence of the human soul. The Institute of Noetic Sciences has found that the weight of a human soul leaving the body upon death registers at less than a gram. Anaheim. Well, many people don't know that the happiest place on earth is also rumored to be one of the most haunted. You might see a ghostly spirit on Space Mountain, a shop on Main Street, and Tom Sawyer's Island. San Francisco Golden Gate Park is allegedly home to the Lady of Stowe Lake, a ghost that's reportedly been caught on camera. San Francisco is also home to haunted hotspots, the Queen Anne Hotel and Alcatraz Island. San Jose, no discussion of haunted houses is complete without mentioning the Winchester Mystery House, the sprawling mansion filled with spirits and made up of more than 160 rooms, many of them built in an effort to protect the homeowner from the ghosts living there. Bakersfield, one of the city's most enduring legends is of the ghost that haunts the town's Central Park. The spirit of a woman with a flowing robe has been seen walking along the park's canal at dawn. One of the most haunted hotels in America is in California. Hotel Del Coronado is thought to be haunted by Kate Morgan, a young girl who died near the hotel a century ago. Paranormal investigators detected more than 37 readings in her alleged guest room in a single day. David Wiley uncovers the mysteries surrounding this story.
When most people plan a trip to San Diego, they have beaches, palm trees, and warm weather on the itinerary. But for something a little darker, the city also has a history rich in ghostly visitations and spooky haunts if you know where to look. Built in late 1888, the Hotel Del Coronado is considered a luxury beach resort and a popular honeymoon destination for thousands of couples. But the legendary hotel also had its share of ghostly guests. Though supernatural stories abound, most have to do with Kate Morgan, a beautiful young woman who checked in 1892 and never checked out. Kate, who may have been jilted by her lover, took her own life at the hotel after spending 5 lonely, lovesick days waiting for a man who never arrived. The mystery around her death has grown over the years. Legend has it that a bottle of quinine pills, often used to cause miscarriage during pregnancy, was rumored to be found in her room after her death. Some people believe that Tom did indeed come to the hotel that week and killed Kate himself. We may never know the exact details of Kate Morgan's death, but the numerous reports of her ghost make sure that her legend never dies. Visitors promise that Kate's spirit seems to have remained at the Del, and many have witnessed ghostly pranks. Guests in Kate's room report everything from breezes that come from nowhere to a television set that turns on and off by itself. The room where Kate stayed, room 302, was later changed to room 3312, and then again to 3327, which it remains today. To this day, this room has become the most requested room in the entire hotel, in no short part to the years of paranormal activity reported from guests and staff. Bringing you the best of California, from Coronado, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
So do you believe in ghosts? Well, according to a new AP poll, 1/3 of people say they do. And nearly 1 out of 4 say they've actually seen a ghost or felt its presence. If you're a true believer, you might want to head to Long Beach. Chad Rohn shows us the spooky side of the Queen Mary, one of the most haunted hotels on record.
So besides the historic beauty, the great size of the Queen Mary, along with the authenticity of the Russian sub, there's something else that drives a tourist here that may be a little, well, creepy.
We have our ghost tours. We have Ghost Encounters tour.
Whoa, wait. Back the 81,237-ton ship up here. I'm pretty sure you just said something about ghosts. Oh, no, wait a second. I see. That's just a gimmick. Something to bring the tourists in, huh? There's no ghosts. Right, Will?
We get reports almost on a weekly basis of people seeing things or feeling things that are unexplainable. And this is hatch door number 13, and the story that is really probably the most famous ghost story aboard the ship deals with an accident that happened here. In 1966, there was a young fireman / engineer working down here during the night. The ship was approaching the coast of England. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and the captain from the bridge ordered that all the watertight doors be closed because they were hitting a patch of fog. And these watertight doors could close with 700 pounds of hydraulic pressure in a matter of seconds. They would slam shut. Well, about 5 after 4, the bridge noticed that door number 13 was not closed correctly, and they came down and they found the young man caught in the door. There have been sightings of a young man in overalls with a beard, which matched the description of this young man. Down here in the engine room, sometimes he has even been seen on the stairwells of the hotel.
Okay, one ghost isn't bad. I mean, look on the bright side. At least you don't have this really creepy pool area where there have been reports of a little girl being spotted walking around and being really scary, with an area in there that is said to be a gateway for paranormal activity, kind of like the Interstate 405 for spirits and ghosts. At least none of that is going on in there.
This is the first-class swimming pool, and according to paranormal researchers who have been aboard the ship, this is probably the hot spot for paranormal activity. The reason being, they claim that at the aft end of the pool, right underneath where we're standing here, there were 18 dressing boxes, the dressing rooms. And they claim that in those dressing boxes there is a vortex. And a vortex is a spiraling space of energy that allows spirit to move from one dimension to the other. And they claim that this is why there's so much activity here aboard the ship, is because of this vortex. A little girl, probably about 8 or 9, loves to be mischievous. We hear her giggling behind the pillars. We have even had people send us pictures that they have taken here in the pool, and from behind the pillar you will see the little girl's blonde head sticking out, peeking at all the people that are here visiting. So I suppose it can be a spooky place, yeah.
So whether you want to take a dip in the first-class swimming pool or take a stroll through the engine room, you are bound to run into something that may make you scream.
And coming up, we'll continue showing you the scariest spots in California with a trip to a San Francisco ghost hunter that wants you to know that some spirits don't go quietly into the night. Well, a chill is in the air in the city by the bay. Some of San Francisco's most notorious ghosts are still haunting the halls of hotels around the Bay Area. Monique Soltani introduces us to one of San Francisco's top ghost hunters who wants to prove that some spirits are still very much alive.
On this All Hallows Eve, the city by the bay has been taken over by the creatures of the night.
San Francisco has ghosts. You could stand looking out on San Francisco Bay and see a number of haunted places.
The hunt is on this Halloween to find the ghosts and the ghouls. The first stop, the Queen Anne Hotel.
The ghost here has been haunting for over 100 years. It was opened as a girls' school in 1891. Miss Mary Lake still haunts this place, and she looks after the hotel guests. She will tuck them in, she'll stroke their hair, she'll rub their arms and give them comfort, which is pretty strange for a ghost, but it's a very safe and intriguing way for people to experience a ghost. Up in room 401, which was Mary Lake's former office, there are a number of accounts of people staying in that room and having the blankets tucked in around them. All kinds of things have happened here. People have seen the ghosts. There have been 10 reports, 10 people I've interviewed who saw a full-body apparition of Mary Lake. The family stayed here because their daughter, their 9-year-old daughter, had a brain tumor, and they were going to UCSF hospital to get her checked out. And the ghost of Mary Lake showed up and told Mom, the little girl's gonna be just fine. They went over to the hospital to get the girl checked out. Her brain tumor is benign.
The Queen Anne Hotel is just one of the many historical haunts scaring up the city.
There's a ghost right across the street of Mary Ellen Pleasant, who was a leader in the Underground Railroad movement. And if you say something bad about her, you're going to get popped. The Golden Gate Bridge is notoriously haunted, too. It's unfortunately been the site of many suicides. I think the most haunted place in San Francisco is probably Alcatraz Island. The extreme emotion there, these were the worst of the worst criminals that this country ever produced. A lot of cultures feel that a ghost cannot cross running water. And with tidal action, the strong tidal action in San Francisco Bay, that means that those ghosts are there for eternity.
Bringing you the best in California. From San Francisco, I'm Monique Saltani for California Life.
Halloween is followed by the Day of the Dead. California families of Mexican heritage embrace November 2nd as a day of celebration. Jim Ness reports on an ancient tradition that's becoming more popular every year.
El Dia de los Muertos is not meant to frighten, but to remember and talk about the past lives of those who enrich the living. Here at Evergreen Cemetery, families gather at the grave sites of loved ones. Music and favorite foods are shared. Nighttime in downtown Riverside brings out colorful shrines and images fitting for this Day of the Dead. Cosme Corba, a local artist, organizes each event.
From the first year we did it, we had about 800 people attend. To this last year, we had anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 people attend. So it's pretty amazing, and the energy in the street and people talking about it and people pointing in different directions, pointing out altars, pointing at the Aztec dancers and the artists out there and the music.
Vicky Medina has her restaurant appropriately outfitted.
My uncle, he's doing some paintings. This is a collection. We have like 30 paintings already. And he's painting the way he can express the Day of the Dead. And that day is so special to remember them, thinking of them. That day you feel they are here with you.
Children have put aside their Halloween trick-or-treat bags. Paying homage to death is a spiritual rebirth. Mexican families reconnecting as they see it through the eyes of the soul. Bringing you the best of California from Riverside, I'm Jim Ness for California Life.
And when we come back, remember Casper, the friendly ghost? Well, movie execs are hoping a different spirit will bring big money to the box office. And now it's time to take a look at the best of entertainment with a Halloween twist. If you're looking for something spooky you can actually watch with your kids, The Monster Squad, Fright Night, and Poltergeist top the list for family-friendly scary movies. Top 5 most memorable celebrity Halloween costumes. Chance the Rapper and his girlfriend, now wife, Kristen Corley, transformed themselves into Tupac and Jada Pinkett Smith for Halloween. The couple closely resembled an old photo of the iconic pair. In 2016, Katy Perry dressed up as Hillary Clinton. The singer even hired a team of professional makeup artists to apply face prosthetics to achieve the politician's look. Perry had her own Secret Serviceman by her side, along with a friend posing as Bill Clinton. Third place goes to Kim Kardashian West, dressed up as the legendary Cher, with her best friend Jonathan Cheban by her side as Sunny. The duo pulled off the epic 70s look with ease. The number 2 spot goes to Heidi Klum in 2017, dressed up as Michael Jackson's Thriller werewolf. The supermodel truly took the spooky look to the next level. Coming in at number 1 is Ellen DeGeneres, dressed up as Dr. Phil in 2003. Ellen sported facial hair to comically transform herself into the American television personality.
It's starting to feel like fall, but are you ready for all that the season brings? Well, have no fear. Lifestyle expert Chassie Post is here with some of her favorite fall finds.
Yes, I've partnered with some great brands today to make sure that you are perfectly prepared for fall and the holidays.
And Chassie says there's lots of products to be excited about this fall.
Well, this fall, you will be turning up the volume with Beats by Dr. Dre's new launch, Power Beats Pro. Now, they are completely wireless, sweat and water resistant, have controls on both earbuds and market-leading audio quality for music and phone calls. And not only do they offer up to 9 hours of listening time and more than 24 hours of combined playback with the magnetic closure charging case, but via their fast fuel, you can get 1.5 hours of playback after just 5 minutes of charging and up to 4.5 hours after 15 minutes of charging. They're available at apple.com right now for $199.95.
And hard to believe it's already time to start prepping for the holidays. Chassie has some great ideas to help us get a head start.
I sure do. Now you can find the perfect holiday card to suit your own personal style with unique designs curated from Minted's global community of independent artists, starting at $1.67 each for 100 cards, and even printed on luxe paper. Now for the ultimate in convenience, try Minted's custom design services, free card styling, address collection service, and recipient addressing. Now to get started, text a photo to 22737, and that spells cards, and a Minted stylist will text you back 5 holiday card designs selected especially for you and styled with your photo for free.
And let's not forget about Halloween right around the corner.
Now, just in time for Halloween, why not spend some time with your favorite first family of fright? The Addams Family and Addams Family Values are now available on DVD, Blu-ray, and in a 2-movie collection from Paramount Pictures. And Addams Family Values is available on Blu-ray for the first time. Now, both films star the spooktacular Angelica Houston, Raul Julia, Christopher Lloyd, and Christina Ricci as our beautiful brood. It really is the perfect time to revisit these laugh-out-loud classics as a new Addams Family animated film just hit the big screen this month.
And Chassie has one other tip for the fall.
Oh yes. Now my biggest tip for the fall and holidays is don't procrastinate. Make a plan ahead of time and set realistic deadlines. The holidays can be stressful enough, and I've learned the hard way that waiting until the last minute can rob you of the full joy of the season. So for more info on everything I covered today, head on over to inthenews.tv.
Lifestyle expert Chassie Post, bringing you the best of California. I'm David Wiley for California Life.
Thank you for joining us for our special Halloween show. If you missed anything, you can go to our website, CaliforniaLifeHD.com. Have a safe and happy Halloween weekend. We'll see you next time.
I was working in the lab late one night when my